the Great Sound Podcast. I'm Jonas.
And I'm TNT Don. I'm Mike the Explosive One. Let's crack into another one.
TNT.
Yo.
I finally did it.
You came out of the closet?
I told you I wasn't going to do it. I refused.
Get a boat?
Boat. I went and saw Wicked.
Jonas saw Wicked.
I went and saw Wicked.
It's about goddamn time. You know what? You know what's crazy is that I've been trying to get this man. I've seen Wicked 3 times in the theater.
Have you seen it 3 times?
I've seen it 3 times in the theater, once in 4DX and twice in standard.
You saw it in 4DX?
I did see it in 4DX. It was a wild ride.
I bet.
I've been trying to get you to see Wicked for a long time, and you told me that it was some DEI gay shit.
That is not what I said. Don't even try to pull.
Say, is that what you told me?
That is not what I said.
He never said that. He never did. I guess I gotta ask you, Jonas, man, as a 100% like probably the world's greatest Wickhead out here, how did you feel about Wicked? How did you feel about the movie?
All right, man. I thought as a movie, it was very well done.
It was.
I see why it got all the accolades that it got.
Yeah.
Like the person I went with said that the theater, like the screen wasn't as vivid, like that they had seen it before too. Like she was like, I've seen it in another theater and like the colors were brighter. It seemed kind of muted, like it didn't seem as bright and like
it's been out for like 3 months.
So it's playing at like the back end theater.
Let's just take 1 second to back it up again here real quick, because I want people to realize is that Jonas and me have been friends since we were like, I don't know, 15, 16 years old. And I try to get him to go see Wicked, and it's a no, Dynamite. I'm not seeing that DEI gay-ish. You never said it. You never said, but that's what I picture
that's
you
what
saying.
You hear.
That's what I think you said in your mind. And then you said you went with a female, and a female was able to go and get you to see Wicked, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, look, I'll let the court of popular opinion take this one. You tell me what that tells you, everybody. Continue with your story, Jonas, about your critique of Wicked.
So she said that like
that you saw because a bitch made you see it.
Wow.
I'm not saying that your girlfriend is a bitch. I'm just saying is that, in general. And I'm not saying all women are, but in general.
Damn. You're just digging yourself a grave over there.
I don't care.
So she had said that it wasn't as and it was kind of muted, so we were kind of in like probably like the D tier theater.
Fair enough.
But no, like I thought it was pretty well shot. Like I mean, the music was pretty good, I guess. Like
musical numbers. What was your favorite musical number, Jonas? Was there anything that helped? Did Define Gravity touch you like it did?
Is that the end song?
That is the last song.
I mean, that one was the precipice.
Mm-hmm.
I will tell you that
I'm a big fan of No One Mourns the Wicked. That's probably my jam. That's the beginning song.
Oh, where Ariana Grande?
Yeah, where they're just like dancing around like, yeah, Elphaba's dead. That's my ish.
Okay.
But yeah, continue.
It was my biggest critique is it should have been 45 minutes shorter. They added a lot of just like there was a lot of lingering around in that.
It's funny that you say that because I felt that way. I felt that same sentiment the first time I saw it. The original play is only like an hour and a half. And the first movie was like almost 3 2.5 hours.
Basically, yeah.
And there's a second part.
Yeah.
So they're turning essentially an hour and a half long play into a 6-hour film. It is a little bit much, right?
Like there was a lot of I was just like, are they gonna get on with it? Like it was a lot of just like took a lot longer than normal.
I'll give you that, but I will say is that on subsequent watches of that movie, I didn't really feel like there was anything that necessarily needed to be cut out. I felt like some of the scenes where I was like, I felt like they were kind of like muddling around a little bit. I even felt like those were so brief. On second watches, I was like, I don't see anything wrong with the runtime. Honestly, okay. I felt like it was really well done. So, like, you're not a musical fan, though. You're not a musical fan.
I'm not really into musicals.
Did you feel like the musical aspect of it was too much? Did you feel
like
it was overdone?
No, I actually thought it was a nice balance.
Okay.
Yeah. The music, like, it was a little, like, Like I get how beautiful it was and everything. It was hard to understand what Ariana Grande was saying a lot because she was singing so high. I couldn't even understand what she was saying. Yeah. Like it was like the opposite of death metal. Like it was just like she was singing so high pitched. I was like, I don't know what she's even saying right now. Oh
my god, my man saw popular. Yeah,
I saw that. I got a hot take.
Go ahead.
Glinda's kind of a bitch, man. I don't know if I like Ariana Grande.
She was supposed to be.
Yeah.
That's kind of the whole thing about she's Glinda the good witch, but she ends up kind of being like she's the wicked witch is what it is. It's like just because of her beautiful exterior, she's really the wicked witch. And Elphaba, she's the one that's looked at as wicked because of the green skin and
Yeah, like she wants to save the animals and
and everybody's like, shut the fuck up. Nobody cares about the animals, and she's like, no, I want to save them.
Yeah, and then so the other thing that I was talking about is the wizard her dad?
Is the wizard her dad?
Because that scene in the beginning where the mom cheats and she drinks the green elixir, is that the wizard who gives that to her?
I love the fact that you're bringing this up, Jonas. Now, I don't want to spoil the movie or the play for anyone, but there are some callbacks in the second half. And I'm sure now that you've seen the first half, you kind of want to see the continuation.
I mean, it feels like the second half will have more stuff going on. Because now she's like bad.
Yeah, because now she's bad. She's got the power. She's figured out how to use the book, everything. So yeah, there may be a connection there. I'm not going to ruin it for anybody else. But I will ask one more question, Jonas. You recently saw another musical too.
Did I?
Yes. You saw Joker Fruit of the Loom.
Oh, I did watch. Yeah, I watched that. Yeah.
Okay, so now, after you've seen Joker Fruit of the Loom, which was considered a musical, do you see what I was talking about when I was saying is that Wicked is a well-done musical? Whereas, like, sure, the musical aspect, not only are the singers amazing singing by both of these two amazing women, but like when the musical number hits, the movie stops, they're engrossed in it. It's a big performance. It's a feast for the eyes, and then the story continues, and it's just entertaining the whole way through. I don't know if I got that with Joker, Fruit of the Loom. I felt like the singing was bad, except for Lady Gaga did all right, but the singing was bad. I felt like it wasn't the focus of the movie. It was I don't know. That movie was depressing to me.
That movie, I feel that movie got worse reviews than it deserved.
I agree.
It was actually but I think I went in thinking it was going to be the worst thing I've ever watched, and it was not good, but it wasn't. I didn't think it was as bad as it was let out to believe.
And see, I saw that opening day, so I went in there thinking it got bad reviews, but I don't believe.
Yeah, the music, the music in the Joker was like ill-timed. It didn't really make sense sometimes.
A lot of it wasn't original music.
Kind of like it was him cutting away, and like that was like him and his. I feel the music in the Joker was him cutting away to his insanity inside his head. Like when he would cut into song, it was like him like just being inside his head, like losing his mind.
Okay.
So it didn't have to make sense. It was a little rugged. It was a little like he's just lost in his own world. And then I feel like in Wizard of Oz or Wicked, it was meant to be part of the story. Like,
You could tell with. I love that we're having the Wicked conversation 3 months into its run time in the theaters.
Yeah.
But I also love the fact that you could tell that it was made from a musical. Like there were some moments in that movie where you could tell this is a musical. Some of the comedy was very musical-esque.
Oh yeah, there was some very campy ass stuff that's based. I was like, oh, that's from a musical.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. You can tell musical comedy.
Did you know?
Theater kids.
You probably do because you're a Wick head. She was telling me that the original Broadway singers were in the movie.
Yep, they were in Emerald City. They did their little performance there.
Yeah.
They've been making their circuit too, man. I've been seeing their faces all over the place lately.
I mean,
I don't remember their names because I'm not that big of a Wick head.
Wow, you're the biggest Wick head ever.
Brother, it's been taking me all of my power not to say Eva Longoria this entire time. I don't know why.
Wasn't she in a Housewives show or something?
Yes, the dirty
Housewives
little
in New York.
Dirty Little Secrets.
Dirty Little Secrets.
Dirty Little Liars. Pretty Little Liars.
Desperate Housewives.
Desperate Housewives.
It wasn't even a reality show. That's right. It was like what Secret Housewives of L.A. was before it was a reality show.
Yeah. So, Ariana Grande. She very skinny in the movie.
Oh my God, emaciated.
Yeah.
I was there was a couple times I'm like, damn girl, like you're not supposed to be able to see that shoulder bone like that. Like she was really, really thin.
Both her and Cynthia Erivo. That's why I keep wanting to say Eva Longoria, by the way. But both her and Cynthia Erivo very skinny in the movie. There was some talk about perhaps some issues with that, like eating disorders that might be involved, or maybe it's just they want you skinny for the movie. I don't know. Men have to make choices. Women have to make choices when they're picking these roles.
Yeah, but like Ariana Grande was almost too skinny in that movie.
I kind of tend
She
to
looked
agree.
a little unhealthy in a few scenes.
Oh, and one other thing about that movie before we end, Joe, Bach. You remember Bach?
Okay, I got something to say about Bach too. Go ahead.
That's the guy that Ariana Grande was like dating. That he had like a wife and a new child, and she kind of.
Oh, and he was like after in the movie, too. Like,
yeah.
So why did the girl in the wheelchair?
Yeah.
Like she was like, "You're my boy. You're my husband now." Like she was like,
"Me and Bach, we belong together.
Like
you and I, we belong."
Like she literally like Bach asked her out because Ariana Grande asked him to, and then she was just like, "You're my husband now."
Because she had never been on a date before. It was her chance, man. She was just happy to be,
loved.
Yeah, I guess.
Aww, that's nice.
It's some weird energy, but
I was just like, it was funny because like I looked over at her when she said that, and after the movie, she was like, "I saw your face when that girl was like,
we belong together."
I was just like, "The fuck." I was like
this is our first date. We belong together.
I took you out to the dance, and now I'm suddenly your husband.
I don't know, brother. I've dated some quirk chunguses like that before.
Quirk chungus? What the fuck does that mean?
Quirk chungus.
What is that?
Oh,
quirk chungus?
Yeah, it's like women who like missed out on being a whore. Not all dogs are doggos. Some are puppers.
What? I'm so confused.
It's kind of like the ancillary to like a man child, but in a woman form.
Oh, it's like
Google it, people. Google quirk chungus is a.
So it's like it's like they missed out on like their child, their like adolescence or something. I don't know.
I don't know. No, it's kind of like they're just like dedicated to like their schoolwork or something. I don't know. Like nerd chicks in high school. Regardless. I've dated some quirk chunkuses like that before, and yes, I've had some women on our first date be like, "We're dating," and I'm like, "Whoa, lady, whoa!" But Bach wasn't getting any anyway,
Yeah, Bach was
after the Beyonce of the school, where brother, it's not your speed. IRL definitely is speed.
Hey, yeah, how did Bach got some?
That's the thing, and you see the sexy guy with the leather jacket. Dancing around like I'm dancing through life, and then Ariana Grande goes for the Munchkin guy. Very weird.
He's got a good personality.
He does, and you know what? In real life, maybe he's a great guy. I mean, he did cheat on his wife and just
leave his wife for Ariana Grande, who then went with Pete Davidson.
I mean, but look, man, if it were a woman doing it, like if a woman, left her husband to date,
Brad Pitt,
Joaquin Phoenix, I'm not gonna, yeah,
it's crazy, man.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
You don't want to date Brad right now. What's that?
Did she lead him on? Is that like the whole thing? Like she tried to get him to leave. Is that why people were like? I mean, I guess I'd heard about it, but like,
because I don't think it's still a thing anymore. So she kind of just like, she did her thing.
So they were
she had her fun and dipped.
They were getting Wicked on the Wicked set.
Look, man, nobody's perfect, and Ariana Grande is far from perfect. And I'm sick of people talking about Ariana Grande as Mexican. That is not why she was crying. That was all white guilt. Ariana Grande is Italian. Look it up. She ain't got a drop of any brown blood in her. Just putting that out there.
What was she doing?
Oh my God. This has nothing to do with Wicked, but Ariana Grande was on Twitter crying because the new administration was deporting a bunch of people, and she was like, I want to help. I wish there was something I can do. A lot of speculation was that Ariana Grande probably voted for Trump. And everybody was like, no, Ariana Grande, this is what you did. People voted him in. Now you got to deal with the actions. And they were like dragging Ariana. I'm not dragging Ariana, but a lot of people were like, oh yeah, Ariana Grande, she must. Mother, that's her stage name. Her name is not Ariana Large. She is the smallest woman on the planet. It doesn't even make sense. Think before you speak out there, all right?
Jesus.
That's all I'm saying. Either way, Ariana Grande, 100% Italian. I know she looks Bruno Mars ambiguous, but she ain't.
What do you give Wicked?
What did I give it as a movie?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a brother. It's a 9.5, 9.7 easy. Okay. One of the best movies I've ever seen. I enjoyed it so much. One of the few movies I've ever seen 3 times in like less than a month.
Okay.
And I don't regret a single watch. The third one was a little rough though. I was just like, all right, I've seen this before. But you start to notice things that you never noticed before, and I love that aspect.
Yeah, for sure. So.
Great movie. I also saw Mustafa.
Yeah, I heard that was good.
It was all right, man.
It was a movie.
Look, man, Bye Bye is the greatest song ever. Look up Bye Bye from the Mustafa movie. Brother, you've never seen a greater villain. One of the best villains in Mustafa. I'm going to say that right now. Mustafa.
Is it Scar?
No, it's actually the story of Mustafa and Scar growing up together. It's crazy. It's an interesting take on The Lion King. It's like a prequel.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, cool. Well, yeah, Wicked was all right.
Movie wrap up.
I'll go see the second half.
What did you give it?
Technically, I'd say it was a solid 9. Like right. In like my view, like if like stuff that I want to go watch, I don't know, man. It was like 7.5.
You know what? Honestly, I'll take that.
Yeah.
Now I know that you're seeing a young lady and you've seen the first one with her, so obviously she's going to take precedence to see the second one with you. We will probably see it at separate time. I'm going to see it opening day. You know,
you're taking off work.
You've been wrong. I was going to say that.
You're like, I'm going to the big. I'm going to see it on IMAX.
That's so true.
They're going to have like a watch party leading up to it.
Yeah.
I'll have her come over. Y'all can watch it together.
That is amazing. We can go on a double date. I'll date my right hand and you can date your chick.
Yeah.
I'll dress my right hand up nice. I swear to God. Nice dress and everything.
Yeah, I did tell her that you like Wicked, so she's like, "Oh, I'll talk to him about Wicked." I'm like,
I love it.
Never can go wrong.
I kind of want to see it again now.
Do it.
I might. It's not in theaters, though.
Anyways, that's all the time we have for today's episode. Please make sure to like and subscribe for Jonas.
TNT.
Oh, yeah.